You have two games, both games running on Frostbite 2 engine, both games are published by EA, and both games are modern day first person shooters. But there only can be one winner. Battlefield 3 that's been out over a year, and Medal of Honor that just hit the stores a week ago. Battlefield 3 based on large scale maps, jets, helicopters, tanks, you are the kill streaks. And on the other end you have Medal of Honor based on smaller maps, tactical teamwork, and close quarters action. Both of these games have their own unique style, but also they have their similarities, like classes. Both of these games has loads of unlockables, which I do prefer Medal of Honor customizations, but what I don't like about it is the in-game menu. They made it way too difficult. It's not quick and easy. I found myself getting tired of using it and didn't care what kind of unlockables I got. Now which Battlefield 3 is quick and easy, I can pick my class, my guns, and get right back into the game real quick, and can do it before it's time for me to get back in the game. I think that Battlefield 3 takes more teamwork, because whatever map and game mode you playing, that depends on what type of class you're going to use. I might be going up against tanks, I might be going up against infantry. It all depends. And it all depends on what type of class my team's got. And Medal of Honor's not a big deal if I get a different class that my fire team buddy gets, because I'm not going up against tanks, jets, and helicopters. I'm only going up against infantry. You can't flank the enemy because the map designs is only two ways to go, which in Battlefield 3 open area, I use teamwork. Let's take this right flank, left flank, let's come up behind them, set the objective, and push up. And while playing in the tank, my gunner can let me know if somebody's coming up behind me, the right side of me, or the left side of me. Okay, now we got the Frostbite 2 engine. Both these games run on the same engine. You would think that both these games running on the same engine, that they'd be just alike, but you're wrong. Battlefield 3 has tons and tons of destruction. There's no cover or hiding. Even though you hide or got cover, I can still kill you with ease. There is no destruction in Medal of Honor. Battlefield 3 has lighting better. When you're looking at surfaces, you see the shine. On cars, you see the shine. When you're looking at the sun, it blinds you. And when you're talking about the graphics, Battlefield 3 beats it in every way possible. When you're looking at rocks, the walls, you see the details in it. When you see something explodes, the shine all over the wall. When you shoot your rocket down the alleyway, you see the shine off the rocket onto the walls. When you look at sand, it looks like real sand. When a grenade hits off the sand, it leaves an imprint. Medal of Honor sand does not look real. The desert does not look real. There's no glare into the game. There's no sunlight effect. When you look at the sun, it does not blind you. And that makes me wonder a lot. You got one game that you can do so much stuff with, and another game that can't. You got one game that got bigger maps, way more tanks, way more people playing on it. Another game, you have less than everything, and you still can't push the same engine. I can't understand it, and I lost all respect for that. And the best thing about Battlefield 3 that sets any other game apart from it is the jaw-dropping moments. You have parts in the game that you be like, oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. Especially when you just take an RPG and you just aim up in the air and the helicopter just runs into it, you just made it perfect timing. It makes you go speechless. I just can't name the word for it. You just can't say nothing. You just amazed about what you just did. I've been playing Medal of Honor for a while now, and not one time have I had one of those moments. And it's one of the reasons why it made me get bored of it so quick, because you just don't have one of those moments. And when you get one of those moments in Battlefield 3, you just want to do it again and again and again, and just keep you occupied in the game. You never get tired of it. There's so many different things that you can do in Battlefield 3. If I don't want to run around and shoot, I can play in a tank. When I get tired of playing in the tank, I go play in the helicopter. When I get tired of playing in the helicopter, I can play in the jet. And when I get tired of playing in the jet, it's time to start all the way back over. But there's things about Medal of Honor that they did adapt in Battlefield 3. The fire team buddy system is pretty good. When you get ready to respond on him, if he's in danger, cannot respond on them, and that makes it fair for the other team, because how many times in Battlefield 3 I be shooting somebody and somebody just responds out of nowhere. And when that happens, when you try to shoot at the other guy, you're not hitting him, because it's a 2-second window frame that you're not going to hit the guy. So when you run out of bullets, then he kills you because somebody responded on him. And that's a nice little thing to have in the game. I like how you can run and slide on your knees in Medal of Honor, get quick cover. That's a nice little feature that they used. But don't get me wrong, Medal of Honor is not a bad game, but there is a lot of bugs that they need to fix. But is it better than Battlefield 3? No. Battlefield 3 is just one of its kind, and I don't think there's a first-person shooter game out there that can compete with Battlefield 3. But this is my comparison video. This is only my opinion. It doesn't matter what I think. You can play anything that you want to play. But I hope you enjoyed this comparison video. There's a lot of things that I didn't touch on. If I did, I have to make a 10-part series. That's all I got time for today. Peace out. Have a good time. Peace.